Good morning. It has been probably about a year since my last really full video, so a lot has happened. So I've got my cup of coffee. Let's go have a seat, and I'm gonna tell you everything that has been going on for the past year. So the first major announcement, we bought a store. I'm so excited. So if y'all been following my channel, so y'all know I had a website that I started about, gosh, has it been 3 years? 2 or 3 years ago, where I do like vintage reselling, and it just kind of took a back seat for a while. We were building our house, which took about 2 years to finish, but we're finally moved in. Oh my gosh, we're so happy to be here. We moved in about a year ago. And anyway, fast forward to a couple months ago, I just was really ready to start getting into my reselling business again. And so a few months ago, I had reached out to a couple stores here locally about renting out a space and being a vendor in a couple different stores, and had those discussions. Everything worked out great. So I did. So I actually moved into one store in Harrison, Idaho. The store name was called Kindred Spirits, and the second location I moved into was Happy's Marketplace in St. Mary's, Idaho. And that's a really cool place too. There's like over 60 vendors there. It's a massive building, antiques, vintage, a few modern things, but like furniture, just all kinds of stuff. And so I'm really happy to be out there too. So to the store in Harrison, the owner at the time reached out about a week after we got my space set up, and it was a really small, I had like a little wall space of some of my items, and she reached out and basically just said that she wanted to see if we were interested in buying out her inventory and taking over the store. So my husband and I talked about it, and we did. It was really the easiest decision. So you know, we got the process started on that, and effective April 1st, we took over, and now we are the proud owners of Hidden Gems Shoppe. I did a name change, business name change, and if you have been watching our show or my channel or follow me on Instagram, so my previous website and business name was Tossed, Found, and Flipped. So we are now operating under Hidden Gems, and the name of the channel has changed. I'm just so excited about it because Idaho is the gemstone state, and I just feel like when you're thrifting and hunting for all those treasures, you're really searching for those hidden gems. And I really just try to look for super unique pieces in my collection and stuff that we sell, and it just felt like Hidden Gems was so fitting. So that's been going on. We moved into the house. We are gearing up for busy season out in Harrison, and so I thought today I would take you along for the ride. And so we're gonna go get ready. I'm gonna have my coffee first, but we're gonna go get ready, and then I'm gonna take you out to Harrison, show you our adorable town, and show you the shop and all the projects that we're wanting to do. I forgot to introduce myself. If you are new here, hello, hi, welcome. My name is Chelsea. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to my closet. If you have watched any of my previous videos, thank you so much for sticking around, and let's get ready. Let's find us something to wear today. paired with the same belt. Okay, this happened completely by accident. I was taking my shirt off and the whole skirt lifted up, and now I'm like, oh, what about a dress? So I pulled it up and made it a strapless dress and kind of gave it this little balloon, I don't know, what do you call this, balloon look with the belt. And that's kind of cute too. And I could like throw on something on the top. What do we think about this? All right, I threw on this gray, it's almost like this little safari type vest, and it also has pockets on pockets. But that just gives me a little something over my shoulders, and I don't know, I'm kind of liking this look too. Okay, I'm back in the crop top. I think I'm gonna go with this one, and I added just a little white bralette under there to give me some support, if you know what I mean, for the girls. So I think the gray vest was just too dark, and it's such a beautiful day out, so I just wanted to be light and fresh and springy. All right, here is the final look. I got all my necklaces and rings on and layered, and I've got it paired with this Brahmin bag that goes perfect with my shoes. So here is the look from head to toe. And now I have really got to book it because I've got to load all this stuff to take to the store. And like I said, I'm gonna take y'all with me and do a shop tour and show you some of all the projects we're working on. Okay, I am out the door and on my way to the shop. So I just wanted to tell you about Harrison on my little drive here. So we're in North Idaho, and if you're ever visiting, you have to come out to Harrison. It's the cutest, quaintest little town, the most beautiful drive to get there. So if you're coming from Coeur d'Alene, you would take Highway 97, which is the Lake Coeur d'Alene Scenic Byway, and it's just this beautiful drive winding around the mountains all along the lake. And Harrison is just the quaintest little town on the lake, and our shop is right downtown, so you're about to see it. But it's just a beautiful drive. The weather is so perfect, so highly recommend. Come visit, come to North Idaho and check it out. Welcome to the shop. So like I mentioned, we just took over the store April 1st. We have a ton of projects, so let me kind of show you around. So over here, I've already built out a couple clothing racks, and I think this is gonna be our clothing wall eventually, so I'm gonna build out this third rack. Nothing is painted yet, so we've got some pretty bare white walls. But anyway, so I'm gonna make all those into clothing racks. I'm gonna be moving the counter probably somewhere in the back, but here's kind of my vision for the store. I wanna paint the walls, probably even the floor too, paint the built-ins right here, and I'm gonna do jewel tones. And I'm gonna step outside for a second here too. So the front, here's our sign. I made that. And right now, so there's like two different colors going on here in the front. So I'm gonna be repainting that all one color, and then doing different jewel tones. I just thought that was kind of fitting with the name of the store, Hidden Gems. So this is our setup right now. We also have this space over here, and currently we've got a vendor that also does resale. And so she rents out this space, and she brings stuff in every week too. And then the previous owner, she's an artist, so she's got some of her artwork and does different art classes back here, but she's actually about to be moving out, so pretty soon we're gonna have this whole space opened up and be expanding into this side, and then the office is just in the back. But back over on this side, we have another vendor that makes handmade soaps. Her company is Simply Wilder Soap, and she rents out the back part and actually makes the soaps here in the store, and she's local, so, and she's got her booth set up right there. But yeah, so we've got a really great view. We've got these big windows on both sides of the shop that look out into the park. The park is just right across the street, and of course there is Lake Coeur d'Alene right there, and it is just an absolutely beautiful day today. That is the shop. Thanks for coming on this tour with me. So kind of the future plans for this, obviously I'm going to be bringing in tons of vintage and tons of more vintage than what we even have in here now. But we're definitely going to kind of stick to that vintage resale and gift shop, because we're going to just have a variety of stuff. Really want to support our town too and feature some local artists and sell their stuff in here. So tomorrow I'm actually going to a huge flea market in Montana, so I'm definitely going to be filming that and look forward to putting out a lot more content and videos. I've really missed this creative space, so I will be bringing y'all along for that, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.